Hello guys, this is the Hexagon Zero and welcome back to another episode of Titanfall. And this is the last Titan standing gameplay that I had promised I would output soon, and that soon just happens to be now. Anyway, the beta is now over, sadly, but there are still footage from it because I played the crap out of it before the beta went down. So I've got, what is it, like 300 gigs of footage to go through, so you guys are going to have your fill of Titanfall Beta. That is if I can get it rendered. Anyway, the basis of Last Titan Standing is essentially to be the last Titan standing. Now, it's a 6 versus 6 team, so that's fairly good. You've got 6 other Titans. And my strategy for the entirety of this is stick with your fellow Titans. We can, as you see here, actually, in multiple occasions, we take breaks. Like, I'll launch a salvo, maybe fire at a couple of people, and move out of the... Sorry about my mic. Move out of the way, and then I'll let maybe another Titan take over, and then they can start beating on this guy. And this is actually sick. We actually trade shells there. That's something that's happened a lot. Too much, really. And I'm starting to get pummeled here, and this guy's proving to be a bit of a nuisance, so I back out of the way and let my two fellow Titans take over. And we pin him down and kill him. I think we... Yep, there he goes. So, yeah. And with that, we won the round. Now, Titanfall is... Well, Last Titan Standing, that is, has a game mode built in so that it's first to 4 wins. And a win... I can't remember how it worked, but it was kind of complicated. It seemed to me like you see the IMC and militia down in the bottom left corner, and then it shows how many Titans on your team are left standing. But I think that means IMC, we've got 1 win, and they've got 0, obviously. I think we ended up with 4-1 as the final score. But I'm not too sure as to how it works, because it seemed to me that we were getting like 8 or 9 rounds in, and it ended up being
Another
weird.
Titan is attacking you.
Anyway, yeah, so again we trade. We're trading vortex shield shots there. That's always fun. And I'm using the chain gun on this because the other Titans basically just went with 40mm cannons for the quad rockets. And always, when playing this game, always try and remember to stay out of the way of your friendly Titans, because number one, we're trying to move around. Right now we're too pumped up. They can essentially hit us with like something big and they'll hit almost all of us. And this guy's almost dead, so he's gonna back out. Or die, sorry. He should have backed out there and let one of us take over because we got three help. Anyway, so this guy pops out of nowhere. I didn't even see him because of a bunch of shots at me. We trade vortex ammo. Eventually gets my teammate there. So you really gotta be careful when you use that. And just because you don't have to remain in your Titan, you can leave your Titan just fine. And this Titan was fairly stupid, if you can see me. So I go behind him, and I think I get rid of his shield before he even realizes, and then he goes up. And then his pilot deploys, and I think he lands on me. Okay, never mind. I say teleport, it's not teleporting. And the damage core is, I engage it here when there's no enemy Titan in sight, which is not exactly the best thing. But yeah, we do that. So I don't do much, and then there's this guy with me. We eventually win, and yeah. So essentially, stick with your squad. That's the main strategy for Last Titan Standing. Although I would recommend going with the 40mm cannon or the quad rockets, because those tend to work the best against enemy Titans. The chain gun's good for destroying shields, but for doing lasting damage, it's not so hot. At least you're able to take care of the grunts and specters that are on the ground. Now, there's actually 3 Titans in this area that I'm going with. We just kind of split up to three and 2 teams of 3. And we're kind of camping this corner a little bit here, waiting for each other to move up. Because we've all kind of gotten the hint now. It's really just sticking together. But I've got 2 more Titans up there, so I'm not willing to advance up. I've got a couple Titans behind me, so I know we're probably not going to get intercepted. So me and this Titan start working down on, I believe it's the enemy Titan on the far down on that tracks. I can't see. Anyway, I see him pop out and then get out of the way of that 40mm shot, and I avoid the Titan salvo. He starts going after the two on the left, which is probably a poor choice for him, considering he, I was the only one over here, and there were two over there, so I don't know why he went after both of them. But anyway, I just start firing at a couple grunts down there just to get rid of them, because even though they are small, they do pack a little bit of a punch. Anyway, we found the rest of the Titans. They've got 4 left, I believe, and they're all concentrated around this corner. Now, unfortunately, one Titan is burning there and is probably about to die, so I'm kind of doing guerrilla tactics, letting these guys with 40mm work down, when really I should have moved up and taken care of their shields with the chain gun. But I didn't do that, and I actually do that in a second there, as I see our Titan blow up. I know that I've got to take the place, otherwise we're going to lose. We've got 3 Titans now, and I think they still have 4. Or at least we're 3 on 3, which is even, but they might have a couple pilots running around. Anyway, I launch my rocket salvo over there. This guy's going to hop around. I try and take care of him, so get him. So I'm using this as cover, and they're actually firing over it, which sucks. I get a whole bunch of bullets in there, catch that, and you see all those misses, but I miss. So I engage the damage core, but my Titan gets auto-ejected, so I have to auto-eject. I jump out. It automatically floats me, but I'm looking for this other Titan. But I see this guy, this other... And I start firing, I completely miss him. Idiot. He's going after our other pilot friend there, and eventually he kind of jumps up and around and he kills me. Because that shotgun is OP. It's ridiculous how OP the shotgun is. It's too... Well, practically every single weapon in this game is OP, which is basically just saying that nothing is. Which is kind of odd to say. Except for the carbine, really. The carbine's pretty well balanced. And this is the round that we did lose. So... Yeah, but the smart pistol's definitely overpowered, the shotgun's overpowered, the auto pistol isn't that overpowered, the P2066 or whatever it's called is definitely underpowered. I think it should have like a burst mode all the time, because currently it's single fire, and then the amp version is burst mode, but anyway. And the chain gun is underpowered, so I switch over to tank here, just to get that 40mm shot, and I think I do a lot better in this round. Again, this is one of my earlier Last Titan Standing games, so I don't have, a lot of Titan abilities. Like, I don't have the homing rockets, which work very well against Titans. So this is essentially what it is. I like it a lot because there's not as many grunts and stuff moving around. So it's very difficult to deal with. But I'm not actually sure if friendly Titans can catch your shots inside of a vortex shield, which is very not good. Well, it could be good if you you could stack up a giant shot, like have like 2 Titans fire into a friendly's vortex shield, and then you could launch that at an enemy. If it hits, which usually doesn't, it would be pretty cool. I don't know why I tried to fist bump there, but I did. But there's this one Titan that went around the back side of us, and me and these 2 other Titans decided to go and clean him up. Or at least try to, because he's gotten separated from the pack, and we're just letting our other 2 Titans pull down the remainder of them. Which aren't that many. And he catches my vortex. I take the brunt of it there, which isn't exactly the best plan of action, but you know what? Stuff happens. So this guy's moving around, he's doing a nice job of moving in between buildings, and I see him go off to the right there, see him going through there, and I believe he jumped out and then got back in, because it has an auto Titan explode on the map there for a second. I catch a whole bunch of shots, I launch it right into him, he gets just before that's again, and he's going to blow up anyway. His guy goes straight up. I thought I was being locked there for a second, so I engaged my vortex shield just in case there would be firing. Because, and actually in one of the gameplays, there was a pilot who would repeatedly locking me with archer rockets, and eventually at one point he'd hit me twice, and then I hear him locking again, then the lock stops, and typically it means the rocket's fired, so I quickly pivot in his direction, catch the missile, and I fire it back at him, and I get a hit marker, but I don't kill him. But anyway, this guy tries to do a rodeo, and I'm essentially letting him hit me here, because I know if I jump out I'm dead instantly, but if we win, so it doesn't really matter. Nuclear ejection gets me. from this enemy's Titan blowing up. So yeah, that was our third win. We're about... yeah, so we've got one more round to win. So I chose to rush forward a little bit in this to try and catch them by surprise and or stop them from moving up. And then I reconsider, seeing how stupid that is, because unless you're in an ogre, there's not really much point. Because you can get destroyed so quickly in an Atlas mech. So I see a whole bunch of Titans down there, so I quickly fall back. And I just end up firing a 40mm shot. Kind of downrange a little bit, and I get a grunt there. And maybe panic a couple of others, but that's really about it. A little bit of a rocket salvo, and I dodge back and forth there to widen the range of the rocket salvo. I don't really want to say that. Anyway, we've got a pilot that was locking that guy's Titan, so I can take care of him. And I'm not sure how that Titan's doing, but... anyway, we've got an auto Titan on the field now, because the pilot decided to try and lock the other guy. See that grunt? Where is he? Oh. And then this guy, I just see him, I engage my vortex shield, I hit him with it, but he pops electric smoke and I have to back out. So we've got, I believe it's 2v2 now, because I've got my friendly Titan to my right, and then this guy, I believe it's the auto Titan. I'm not sure. No, it's the friendly, no, it's the hostile Titan, sorry. Anyway, so I engage vortex shield, catches his shot, he engages vortex shield, catches his shot, and then I'm essentially getting destroyed here, so I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm out. My Titan's down anyway. So I head up into here, and I hide, and I cling onto the ceiling in cloak mode just in case to see if a pilot will run in here to try and finish me off. But they don't. So I eventually just slide down, because you can't sit there forever. You just kind of hang there for a moment or two. So I'm looking around. It appears that the enemy Titans have moved away. We've only got 2 Titans left, so I try and head for those 2 Titans, because typically that's where either the enemy Titans are going to be, and it's probably the safest place to be, considering I've got 2 giant hunks of metal protecting me, instead of just little old me. So, at this point I'm just going like, you know what, I'm going to try and keep a whole bunch of... oh no, it is... okay, it goes from 4 to 2 there, I guess. This is stupid. When the round ends, the pilots freeze, but the little grunt and stalker, sorry, not stalker, spectre units don't. So I got killed by one. I don't think it showed up on my KD, but oh well. So there's a Titan moving alone off to our left, but he eventually looks over and sees all of us over here, so he kind of hangs back and is considering, but we're all moving to the right just because it'll work better. Anyway, I think that was an enemy, no, it was an enemy Spectre that had somehow moved across the map incredibly quickly, really. What are we here? I can't remember, there was something about oh yeah, this. This gets very hectic. The entire enemy Titan armada, except for maybe 1 or 2 over to our left, are over there. So I eventually get a Titan eliminated. It took freaking long enough. But I believe there's still 1 over here. Yeah, there is. I managed to pop that pilot that was firing out the rockets. I get that Spectre quickly, because the 40mm has a nice blast radius. And I'm waiting for this guy to come around the corner. I'm trying to get a good shot off on him. And eventually I just say screw it, and I reload, and I start to move down this. And then I reconsider, because that is quite stupid to do that there, considering it's wide open. So I take to the outside and follow my friendly Titan. 2 friendly Titans, actually. And I see his shield start to break, so he backs off, and me and the other guy move up. Well, actually, I move up a lot, a little bit too much really. So I back off. This guy's starting to grab it, because this guy 3 Titans bearing down on him, and we still haven't lost a Titan yet. So there, I get a Titan eliminated, and I pull out, I don't pull out the pilot, but I get the Titan. And there's a guy on me, so I hop off. He gets off or something like that, I'm not really sure what happened, but anyway, I get back in my Titan.
Transferring to pilot.
And we're completely fine, there's nothing on me. I think it was, I think a friendly Titan helped me out here and kill the guy that was rodeoing me. But anyway, I rushed to catch up to the pack here, just in time to dodge that missile fire. There's this guy over here, which is being especially dodgy, moving around to the grunt or something at the feet of this Titan, so I fire off a rocket salvo, just to kind of take care of any pilots or something that's down there. So we're all looking around, because we're all kind of clumped up in this area. We still haven't lost one Titan, although some of us are kind of close to dying. And there's a grunt here, or a spectre unit, whatever, it's essentially trying to kill us. Clean them out, at least I'll try. And then, so there's a pilot on the upper building, and he's there blocking. I block him, and eventually I just say, okay, screw it, I'm going to get out of the way. So I do. And then we finally lose our first Titan. So I've got a pilot locking him here, trying to kill this other pilot, and I end up multiple of shots, in fact, on the friendly Titan, which is not the best of ideas. But Last Titan Standing is a really fun game mode. It really increases your knowledge, I guess? Not really knowledge, but your thoughtfulness of how to preserve your Titan and not die. So that guy dies, and we get a victory. So, yeah. But yeah, it teaches you to kind of hang back maybe a little bit, stick with any other Titans or any other pilots around you, because they can help you out a lot. And yeah, so it was really fun. And there'll be more gameplay posted for the next week or so, at least until the actual Titanfall release date comes, so yeah. I would like to thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, favorite, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. This is the Hexagon Zero, signing out.